Welcome to another Willy Weighs In. This is the Edmonton Oilers versus the Colorado Avalanche, and every game we've seen this year between the two have been unreal, tight, playoff-style hockey. This one starts off without a Jesse Puljujarvi. He's sick. He's out of the lineup. Brassard draws in. Edmonton's going with 11 forwards and the 7 defensemen, so we got Chris Russell as the lone gun in that 7th spot. And Mike Smith starting again. I would really like a Koskinen start here down the stretch. You don't want a cold goaltender going into the playoffs, and he's been playing unreal too, so give the guy his reps. But that being said, Mike Smith has been solid. He's been playing pretty unreal. He had the 2 shutouts in a row. This game gets off to kind of a quick start. Edmonton pours on a bit of pressure. Makar goes to clear the puck. It deflects up and hits the backup goaltender of the Colorado Avalanche in the face. He looks like he might be, hurt in the face, cut, or otherwise. He's covered up. Hope the guy's okay. You never like seeing that. Edmonton gets a couple good chances, but ultimately are giving up big-time odd-man rushes. Duncan Keith is left on his own at one point on a 2-on-1. Mike Smith has to make some big saves early. And then a little later, we get Darnell Nurse pinching in, and we get a 3-on-1. CC's back on his own, can't do anything, passes over, Nichushkin buries it. It's 1-0 for Colorado, and you're thinking, God, come on, smart defensive plays. Like, how are you giving up so many odd man rushes? They need to clean that stuff up. Anyways, we've got, Edmonton coming at Colorado. It's been kind of a boring period, to be completely honest. We get a power play, not much generated on it. We see Colorado gets a power play that we kill off. At the end of the period, there's another call, and then we finally get a 5-on-3 against us because Nugent Hopkins goes to lift the stick and, taps Kadri on the hands. If they're going to start making those kind of weak calls, they better start doing it all game for both teams. Super frustrating to watch. 5-on-3 to end the period. It's going to be a 5-on-3 to start the period. Let's see how it goes. Let's go, Oilers. Second period. Where to begin? Oh my God. Here's where we start. McDavid brings the puck up, gets it to Kane. Kane does a wheelie-dealy, slippity-dippity around the net, wrap around, goal, ties up the game. 1-1. And then, little later, we get the Oilers coming down. Evan Bouchard takes a heavy shot, bounces off the back of the glass, bobbles back, hits the top of the goal. Bouchard follows his rebound and taps it, bats it, bunts it like a Blue Jay baseball player. Let's say Gary L. Jr. Yeah, I picked him, not Vladdy. He doesn't bunt. Anyways, bunts it in, 2-1 Oilers, and then right after that, Colorado comes down and they score. It's another Nichushkin goal. It's his second of the night. Well, you know what? Oilers didn't quite like that. So what happens is they attack again. And sitting on the doorstep on the far side of the net is Kane. Duncan Keith feeds it to him through a seam. Bang, one-timer. Kane gets his second goal of the night. He's having himself a game. But he is not done there. He also gets a feed from Connor McDavid, and he takes it in, dekes through a couple players, dekes out the goalie, puts it on, and the puck is trickling. You want it to pass the line, tap it in. It does. It crosses the line. Kane has a hat trick in the second period alone. The hats litter the ice, and he is a happy guy, and the Oilers have a 4-2 lead. The first time this year that any team has had more than a 2-goal lead at a time. Now, there is one full period left to play, and do not count Colorado out, but my God, Edmonton has played solid this period. They've generated a number of chances. My God, unbelievable. Pretty pumped. That's all I really have to say about this period, because it was a thing of beauty. It was exciting to watch. It was a lot of fun. At the end of the period, Kadri and Kane start getting into it. I really, I don't condone violence, but I really want to see them fight. I really do. Oh, man, wouldn't it be great if these two met up? What a series it would be, and a conference final. Unbelievable. Maybe a little bit of foreshadowing going on here. Who knows? But God, I'm excited for the third. Okay, bring on the third. Okay, third period comes around. It's back and forth. Colorado is pouring the pressure on. The Oilers get the puck. It's McDavid to Kane to Yamamoto. Backhand, not looking. Scores 5-hole. Woo! 5-2 for the Edmonton Oilers. McKinnon scores late on a power. No, it was not a power play, but they had the goalie pulled to make it 5-3. But on an ensuing face-off, deep in Edmonton's zone, Draisaitl wins it. And rusty Chris Russell fires it down the ice and gets an empty netter. His second goal in 3 games. Unbelievable. 6-3 win for the Edmonton Oilers. And that means we have clinched ourselves a playoff spot. What a season. Unbelievable. Huge turnaround with the firing of Tippett and the hiring of Woodcroft and Manson. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We're going to the playoffs. And you know what? No better team to beat than maybe the best team in the Western Conference in the Colorado Avalanche. I'm pumped. I hope they meet in the conference final. Unbelievable. Mike Smith played well. You know, what a game. Kane gets 4 points. Connor McDavid gets his 114th, 15th, and 16th point on the year, matching a career high in points. He's going to hit 120 this year, maybe more. Oh, my God. You know what? With that, I'm pumped. And I will see you Sunday when we play the Columbus Blue Jackets. It's an afternoon game, so it'll be an earlier weigh-in. And with that, I say this has been a Willy Weighs In. Please please comment in the comment section. Subscribe down there. Hit subscribe. We're going to have some playoff weigh-ins. Oh, I'm pumped. Oh, tell everyone. And with that, watch the main pod with myself, Pilon Sanjay, and Baron. And with that, I say, take care. So pumped for the playoffs. So pumped. Woo!